Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I'm going to explain the most important part of our contest platform, which is the contest criteria. From here, I can add or create a customized way of tracking my progress of my students. So first, I will create a section. What is a section? It's a way of categorizing the deeds or the goals you are trying to have for your students or your members. So first, I will add the section name. Let's say here, let's say worship. Okay, I will add this section. Okay, I want to add another section, maybe reading. Okay, or I will add another section called charity or volunteering, let's say. So now I will do 3 sections. For each section, I will put different criteria. And look, from here, from this panel, you can preview how your sections or how your criteria will appear in front of the student. At any time, you can change the name of the section. So instead of here reading, I will do reading and watching, for example. Okay. Anyway, so and I can change the order of the sections. So I can put the worship second, the reading first, or the reading first and the worship second. So in the worship section, I will put a new criteria. From here, from this panel, I can add or customize my criteria. First, I will start with the title, prayer in mosque. What's this? The description? You describe how this criteria will be tracked. So I will add praying in mosque will reward you 5 points. So for each prayer in the mosque, you are going to reward the students of for 5 points. So I will add here points 5. Okay, going to next criteria type. What is the criteria type for this one? It makes sense that the criteria type should be number. Why? Because we have only 5 prayers a day in the mosque, so I will track this with a number criterion. I have other types of criterion: text, number, toggle, multiple choices, or radio. So in this video, we are going to explain only the number, and in the next video, I'm going to explain the differences between other types. So the number. What is the minimum of prayers someone can pray in the mosque? 0. What is the maximum of prayer someone can pray in the mosque? 5. Okay, so I will add 0 and 5. I will go to the advanced. So here I have visible and active. What is the difference on what are visible and active? So for visible, you are saying that I want to show this to my students. Okay, so it should be visible. So can it be visible and non-active? Yes. What is the use of visible and non-active? You want to make it visible, but you want to motivate them so they can look up to get this point activated in their application. Or I can make it more customized by showing it in some certain days and or hiding it on some certain days. So for example, I will tell an example in the next criterion. So I will make this visible and active, and I will create add. So it's created. Let's put another criterion here. So I will say, let's say, for example, to show what is the advantage of having show on dates or hide on dates. Let's say here, ghusl on Friday. I want to do ghusl on Friday. 10 points. 10 points if you do ghusl before Friday prayer, right? So, and it will be 10 here. What is the criteria type? It will be a toggle. Why? So you either do a ghusl or you don't do a ghusl. Label for checked and label for unchecked. It means that what will be the labels? Like you can put it yes or no, which is the default, or you can say Alhamdulillah, unfortunately. You can change it. From here, you can use this show on dates or hide on dates. So you can make it, since it's Friday, it will be only shown on Fridays. So you put the first Friday, the second Friday, the third Friday, and the fourth Friday. Okay, you can like add more, fifth Friday, etc. So since it makes sense to have this ghusl before Friday prayer only on Fridays, you will limit it to be shown only on Fridays. As simple as that. You will add this, and it will look like this. You can change the order of criterion in the same section by holding it and dropping it before or after. After adding your criterion, you will find it here in the preview panel. So this is how it will look at the student side. Here you can delete your section if you want. I don't want to delete it for now. Or you can add the criteria in it. Let's say here I want to add reading 10 pages, 10 pages from one book. You can specify the name of that book. Description, 1 point per page, and it will be 1 point. So here you can do it as a toggle, or you can do it as a number, let's say how many pages, so 0 or 10. And you can do the advanced the same. And look here, it's shown now in the next section. So this is it for this video. In the next videos, inshallah, I'm going to explain the other types of criterions. Salam.